Hello everyone, I'm Paul and today we're solving problem 1967, delete characters to make fancy string. This one is easy, and here I will show you a straightforward and efficient solution. We are given a string such as this one, and our job is here. We need to transform this into a fancy string. Now, a fancy string is a string where no three consecutive characters are equal. Here we see 3 equal consecutive characters, and here we see 4 equal consecutive characters. So this is not a fancy string yet. We need to remove the minimum possible number of characters to make this fancy. And finally, we need to return this fancy string after deletion. So for this example, we can remove this character and we can remove these two characters, for example. And the resulting string here is AA, B, A, A. And here we have 2 consecutive characters now. Here we have 2 consecutive characters. So we see 2 consecutive characters as a maximum. So this is a fancy string. So we return this. Now there are many ways to solve this, and here we show you a straightforward approach. First, we can do an observation here. If the string has a length of 2 or less, we can just return the string. For example, if we have BB, this has a length of 2, so there's no way to find 3 equal consecutive characters here. So we return this. Now, if the string has a length that's greater than 2, such as in this case, we do the following. We are iterating this entire thing from left to right from index 2. So we start with an I pointer here. And here we have 2 possible scenarios. In the first one, this is equal to this and this is equal to this. So in this case, we continue. And for the second scenario, some character here is different from the other characters. So in this case, we add to the result the current character. And the result will be initially an array with these first 2 characters. So this includes A in this case. So now we are here and these 3 characters are all equal. So we are here in the first scenario, so we continue. Now we are here and these characters are not all equal, so we are here in the second scenario, meaning we need to add this to the result. So now we have a B here and we update I. Now we are here and we are checking these 3 consecutive characters and we are in the second scenario again, so we need to add the current character to the result. So now here we have an A. Now we are here and we are again in this second scenario, so we add this to the result. Now we have another A here. Now we are here and these 3 characters are all equal, so we are in this first scenario, so we continue. Finally we are here, these 3 characters are all equal, so we are here again, so we continue. Now we update the I pointer, we reach the end, this is our final array, so finally we return this in string format, so we return AA, B, A, A. This is as if we were removing this, and these characters. So this is it for the code. Time and space complexity here will be big O of n, because we need to iterate this from left to right and we are building our result. So now let's go with the code and hopefully you will get the idea. First, n is length of s, and remember first, if n is smaller or equal to 2, we can return s, because this is already a fancy string. Else, result is initially an array with the first 2 characters in the string, meaning s0 and s1. And now for I in range from 2 to n, we say if the current character and the last 2 are all equal, we continue, meaning if si equals si minus 1 and si equals I minus 2, we continue. Else, we add to the result the current character s at I. And finally, we return the result in string format. So we use join here, and we use our array result. So this is it for the code. Now let's submit this and see if it works. As you can see, this works and it's efficient. So if you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.